Have you ever thought about where your produce comes from? Most grocery chains receive produce from various local and national farmers. In fact, there are about 3.4 million farmers in the United States today. But of that staggering number, only 45,000 are Black farmers. At the Better Buggy, we are a proud group of Atlanta-based Black-owned farmers, selling produce locally and nationwide. Our easy-to-navigate online platform makes it easy for you to make a one-time purchase or to simplify your life by subscribing to our weekly produce box. Whichever frequency you choose, you can order with confidence, knowing you'll receive 100% organic farm-fresh produce. If you're looking for a thoughtful gift for a loved one that they'd actually find useful, be sure to pop by our online store where you can snag a gift card your recipient can use to order their own produce and t-shirts. Ready to start supporting local Black-owned farms and making healthier food decisions? Visit thebetterbuggy.com now to start shopping.
Ladies and gentlemen, a few months ago, I did a video that said there was going to be no end in sight for all of the shortages that are going on. And now the BBC put out this article saying the shortages could be permanent. And this is pretty much the same thing the US said back in the spring. All of these shortages that we're looking at, you may be looking for products and food in your supermarket or a retail store, and you may not see that product for months or even longer. So, ladies and gentlemen, this is September 10th, 2021, and the food and drink shortages is what they're talking about in this country. And they're warning the UK that these shortages and these empty shelves and everything that they're looking at could be permanent. So, right now, quite naturally, they're not completely out of food, but it's going to be tough to get these products in the weeks and even months to come. Now, I know over here, I was telling y'all about the turkey shortage that will happen. The reason why there is a turkey shortage is because the turkeys that you see on the market are raised in a farm. So they have turkey farms. Because of the lockdown, they did not get all the eggs into incubation like they normally do to ensure that there are enough turkeys on the market. Well, in 2020, that didn't happen because of the lockdown. So that's why they're saying it is going to be a turkey shortage. And they said even if they get eggs incubated this year, they're still going to be behind, at least for the next few years until they are completely caught up, if they can ever get caught up. you know so it's a tough situation all the way around. And because I had some people say, well, there's wild turkey. Yeah, there's wild turkeys. I'm fully aware of that, but that's not where the turkeys come from. The turkeys are all raised on a farm. If you bought a turkey out the supermarket, that turkey was born and raised on a farm. Okay. So they're saying the UK is highly food resilient, and they're just warning their people, just like they did over here, of all of the shortages that are going on. And just like over here, the UK is struggling with a worker shortage. The worker shortage, ladies and gentlemen, is global. It is not something that's just happening here in the US. It's global. So they are struggling to get 30,000 visas for workers to come to the UK for up to 6 months, as well as a package of measures to help tackle the driver shortage that they have over there as well. And US got a driver shortage too. This is why it all sounds similar, because everybody is going through it all at the same time globally. Okay, the FDF represents more than 800 food and drink companies in the UK. Mr. Wright stressed that the UK shopper and consumer could have previously expected just about any product they want to be on the supermarket shelves or in the restaurant, right? All the time. Not anymore. That's over. And I don't think it's coming back. That's what they're saying. And as the sector adapts to structural changes in the labor market, Mr. Wright said that the firms are having to make decisions over which products to prioritize. Last week, the whole east of England was basically unsupplied with bottled water because it was just not possible for the businesses to move that stuff around to supply. And wow, so the whole east side of the country, wow, no bottled water, huh? So businesses took a decision to prioritize products with a higher margin. So, according to the FDF, the food and drink industry is short of around 500,000 workers, or 1 in 8 of the total workforce. Wow. So, they are in bad shape, just like the US. Wright said the shortage is driven by a combination of a number of factors. He warned that the result of the supply chain issues are going to get worse, adding that it is not going to get better after getting worse anytime soon. Several companies, including supermarkets, pubs, and restaurants, have blamed a lack of heavy good vehicles, lorry drivers, for causing problems in their supply chains, including shortages of some products. Lorry drivers' shortages have also been blamed on EU workers leaving the UK following Brexit, as well as during the pandemic and tax changes, making it more expensive for drivers from elsewhere in Europe to work or be employed in the UK. So they've gone up on taxes, less money in the pay. Yeah, you're not going to get people to come flocking to those jobs. Wright said that thousands of workers had switched to be online retail sectors since the pandemic. It's almost certainly the case that one of the main drivers in the lorry driver shortage that we're facing is the qualified drive. So they're looking for qualified HGV drivers, have gone into being distribution drivers for Texaco, Amazon, because they're nicer jobs and they don't require you to get up at 4 a.m. and they are better paid. So pretty much Tesco and Amazon are stealing all of the drivers. Everybody want to drive for them because there's more money and less stress. This is a structural change that won't reverse itself. So, as you can see, they are going through the same thing over here as the US. And I was looking at the local paper here, and it was talking about again uh, recycle drivers, picking up your recyclables. They're having a hard time in many areas across the country getting drivers, and people just come and go because the pay is not all that great. You would think a job like that the pay would be good. It's not. And there are delays in picking up recyclables and trash because there's a big shortage in those industries. And, some of my subscribers are talking about the empty shelves around where they live. So I'm sure in some places you may have some stores that are stocked, and other places is not. It's not a consistent thing across the board. So just because you see products all in the store around you, that is not the case around the country. And then, of course, I always got the crowd that don't believe anything. So there you go. Y'all, please tell me what you think about this story. And, to be honest with you, as long as those shipping containers are not moving, they're pretty much right. This is permanent. It really is. I mean, it is permanent. Please leave your comment and subscribe. Don't forget to hit on the notification bell, and I'll see you on the next video. Peace, family.